episode of the City Podcast. This is going to be episode 127. We are your hosts. I am Tony, and I'm here with
Roman.
Oh my god, what is that? It's your boy Eric.
Hate that boy. Don't worry about it. He's just been finally possessed by a demon. That's fine.
It was supposed to be more of Robot Tony, taking over, but yeah, more possessed.
But like my problem with the
Robots are thin.
no with that robots with the first one at least is it's very like tinny and it hurts my ears.
Oh, like the high
So,
pitch. I mean,
yes.
fuck.
So
my voice is
somebody-
already fucking high pitched, so I had to find something lower.
Yeah.
So I would assume like when somebody else is listening to it, it's gonna be like, what the fuck?
All you hear is fucking dogs
It's
howling
just, yeah, it's gonna
back.
be like beep. It's gonna be like one of those fucking hearing aid tests.
That's some bullshit though. That my voice is so high, I can't even robot voice, right?
I mean,
Don't feel bad, Rosita. Every bitch has got their own
True.
style. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, like mine, I would like it to be a little bit deeper, but I mean, it is what it is.
I seen some people
What up, girl?
do some weird shit to fucking lower down their voice, like
Uh-huh.
they're smoking and they're fucking Adam's apple rasping or what the fuck it's called. They have like a natural surgery. I know that was a thing until I started.
Oh yeah.
My older brother watches cosmetic surgery on like the E channel, and one of them was
I'm worried about him.
there was a female transgendering to a guy, and she had something done to her throat, so her voice sounds deeper.
Oh, okay.
I thought they just took.
I was like, I'm okay with me having a weird voice.
I mean, it's now your voice. If you did have a different voice at this point in your life, we just be like, who the fuck is that?
The thing is, though, dude, while trying to get apps and shit to find a robot voice,
Yeah.
I found out how much I slur my words, or like how I have like, I don't know, it's weird.
You mumble certain words.
Yeah.
You talk very lazily.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I mean it's
Or unsure.
My fucking voice is all tunio.
It's just one of those things. Like, yeah, it's the same thing with me. I'll mumble like that. I'll fucking mumble words or just.
Yeah, but in my head,
Do that
I feel like
It's clear.
like I'm talking clearly.
Yeah.
Then I started recording myself because I was trying to look for an app. And I was like, damn, I slur. The beginning, like some things already have down.
Yeah.
It's the beginning and the like social media shit, right? It's like, oh, in my head, I already have it clear.
Yeah.
Each time it doesn't sound the same and shit.
Yeah.
And I started recording myself. I was like, this is how I really fucking sound like?
Yeah.
Like, I'm never going to make it as a like voice actor or podcaster. Should just stop.
To be honest, I think it's one you feel like you know what you're talking about, or you know what you want to say, but you're still thinking about how to properly say it as you're saying it, and also you have a very nasally way of talking, kind of like
I
like you ever heard Big Papa not Big Papa Biggie fucking speaking in interviews before he died. His voice was very nasally. He was like, you know, sometimes you go to. I can't fucking
I think
stop
it's just
telling
fat.
him. I was like, well, no, it's not just the fat. It's just like your sinuses is like, it's like you always
Probably.
got your nose pinched or something.
Probably.
Like someone beat you while you were a child.
Well,
and your
I
nose
mean,
kinda
my nose
tweaked.
is broken, and I never fixed it as a kid.
Yeah.
This is a big old fucking scar right here.
Yeah.
It's like, we should go to the hospital. My mom was like, no, I could fix it. And she kind of re-enlightened.
Yeah.
I was like, Dad.
It looks straight.
Right?
Sorta.
But in the inside, like, I used to get nosebleeds and shit. I
Yeah.
was like, it feels like my nose is crooked a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I watch all these, you ever watched the Pimple Popper on YouTube?
Yeah, a few times, yeah.
Okay, there was this one where they did with some dude that mixed drinks.
Okay.
And he had the same problem where his nose felt a little bit out of line. So she stuck like a metal rod and some plastic to realign it, and you hear like the cartilage kind of crackle.
Oof.
And then you had to leave like a cone in there.
Oh, okay.
Then
So it
you
doesn't
took-
just fucking fall
Yeah.
in.
And then he took it out like a month later after, cartilage settles and shit.
Yeah.
That shit looked fucking weird, dude. I was like, I don't want to go through all that. I'd just rather not be able to breathe right for a little bit.
That seems like the opposite of what you want.
Or have a funny sounding voice.
I mean, I don't, but I mean, my sense of hearing's fucked. But I don't hear like a nasally.
Like a lot of their stuff is like fucking.
Oh,
like,
like I'm done. I'm gonna die soon.
Dude,
I
fucking Roman's like Charlie. He hears something, but whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, like fucking Charlie Brown over here.
Like,
I'm
your
all the.
brain's all fucked up.
I'm
your
in.
hearing's all fucked up.
I'm the one man Peanuts band.
Yeah.
Kinda. You're more like you have like the problems that a fucking 50-year-old man should have.
Yes, very much so.
Close to death.
Yeah,
like, wow, that's just me.
That's just what it is, man.
Maybe he's in the spectrum because all he listens to like really good is music. Like I've seen you before. You're like, oh, there's no why you're fucking listening to music. Like, this guy is like touched or something.
Oh, I've said it like for the last couple of years. I'm pretty sure I'm on the spectrum of autism.
Well, I think everybody is. Though.
They say that's bullshit. I don't think everybody is.
That's like an excuse they use now.
I think it's an excuse. Exactly.
Like, oh man, what's wrong with that guy? Oh, no, he's probably on the spectrum.
Ma'am. But no, I mean my breathing as of right now is just fucked up because of the allergies. Once it's weird because I only have winter allergies. Once spring rolls around, my nose don't give a fuck.
I mean, we don't really get winter here in town.
Yeah, exactly. But
it's a mess of fucking.
But we still got a lot of wind, and a lot of tree come.
It's been weird though. Like the weather has been weird, where it makes you feel even older because everything fucking hurts.
Oh yeah.
You feel drained or shit.
Very very true. Yeah, like a good example is like I woke up today and I was just like, everything fuck. Like I'm like it takes me 3 minutes to get out of bed when it should only take me a few seconds. Oh God!
Oh, dude, I know that feeling.
And
you start blaming everything. You're like, oh, it's this fucking pillow. No, it's the fucking bed.
Yeah.
Or you start blaming your shoes. You're like, my shoes make my back hurt. No, nigga, it's you.
Yeah.
You own it broken.
You're old. You're fucking overweight. Everything's wrong with you.
And then because I sit down and for a long time when I get up, all you hear is pop, 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 pop. I was like, yep, it's me. It's not the chair. It's not the shoes. It's not the bed. It's not the pillow. It's me. I'm broken.
Same, man. I get out of bed, and since like I'm poor and my bed's on the floor, like let's
not lie. I don't got a bed. I got a mattress. I get off my mattress.
Yeah. My mattress is on the floor.
You know what it is though? It's him trying to be a weeb. He wants to live like Japanese.
Nah, dude, I hear you.
It's nothing like that. I'm just broke.
Roman's son wants a tatami fucking bed.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was called.
He sleeps on the floor with his fucking wifey pillow.
I was gonna call it a Japanese sleeping bag.
Don't they call it a futon?
I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
so they call it a futon.
I don't.
He has
not a weed.
So Roman sleeps on the floor with his futon and his wife a pillow. And he's like, ooh, can't wait for, I don't know what Japanese do in the morning. Work.
I mean, I'm sure they have their coffee and shit too.
But is that a
coffee?
Is that a poor thing to fucking sleep without a bed frame?
Yes. I would assume so. Since most I would assume most people, not even just the U.S. like in general, would have some sort of bed frame.
Yeah.
Or some sort of support on their mattress.
So you're saying it takes you
their bed's elevated.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 3 minutes to get off from bed. And what do? You just gotta fucking. My dad used to say that before you start your day, you're supposed to like stretch and get fucking warm up your body.
Oh, are we talking about morning routines?
No, now that I'm thinking about it, right? My dad used to go, you're supposed to stretch, warm up yourself, and then fucking drink something warm. He was a big old coffee drinker.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's nonsense. You start your day with a fucking soda, whatever. Yeah. And now that, like I said, everything hurts and shit, like before I get up, I stretch. I was like, oh man, this feels so fucking good. And I kind of warm up my hands and shit. I was like, oh look, I catch you walk now.
My dad always said that too. Like, when you get up, stretch. Like, it's going to help you. And I'm like, you don't know shit, old man. Yeah. And I just fucking, like, I just squat out of bed, like, fucking, like, ah! So, like,
he hears you screams like, stretch, pussy!
my thighs are on fire.
I thought he was going to say, he's like, now I start stretching. His dad walks in, okay, no way? Who's the old man now?
Who don't know shit, pussy?
Yeah, I'm sure my dad just gets out of bed like, fucking, let's get to work. And I'm like, fuck, my back, my knees, my hip.
The only reason my dad used to say that was, you'll lose some weight. Yeah, look. You fucking stretch up like that, and then you touch your toes. And you do that 5-10 times in the morning. One, you feel good, and one, you work out the thing, you lose a little weight.
That's what my dad said. Just fucking just stretch out, touch your toes, and if you can, do a couple of push-ups, do a couple of sit-ups. That's all you gotta do. And do the little circles with your arms out.
The little airplane.
The little airplane. And he was just like, just do those, you'll be good. And I'm like, yeah. Now I get out of bed and I'm like, I probably should do this, but I never do because I'm like, I gotta go take a piss.
Well, it feels good.
And then I go sit down and pee because it's the morning. I don't have the best time, and my wiener's little.
My wieners hasn't come out of the cave yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I got this fat old dick, but it's all in it.
Yeah, it's all in it.
Dude, that just really fucking reminds me of all the old shit my grandpa used to say and my dad used to say. Like, fucking, you're not supposed to eat so heavy in the morning. And,
which has been proven wrong. You're supposed to eat heavy in the morning.
Is it?
Get that energy.
No,
yeah.
no, I've been trying to eat lighter, and it makes you feel better.
I guess you're too. I don't know. Supposedly you're supposed to eat a good breakfast in the morning. It's what actually it's the first important meal of the day.
I've been listening to Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan doesn't eat breakfast. He said,
yeah, but Joe Rogan's already fit and he works out a lot.
So it just depends on your body type.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, what he does is intermittent fasting, which is it's 16 hours of not eating, and then you have an 8-hour window in which you can eat, but don't go fucking crazy. But he does say, like, your first meal, make it a good one. Don't fucking half-ass it.
Yeah, but his first meal was like around, what was it? He said he was like around 2 or 3.
Yeah, like 2 or 3. Yeah, because
so that's not even breakfast anymore. Just because it's your first meal, I don't think you call it breakfast.
No. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't call it breakfast. It's just like his first meal.
First meal.
And then his dinner. He says it's tough, because since he's a comic, he's out late and shit. And he just wants to eat like shit after midnight and stuff.
It's been fucking hard. I've been trying not to eat past 10:30 or like an hour before I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Man, dude, that's like when you start craving like crap. Or you have like soda and chips, which I've been trying not to eat like late at night, failing but trying. But man, you're like, oh man, I want something. Like I've been playing a lot of video games.
Yeah.
Like before I go to sleep, I try to at least get an hour in of Call of Duty or Overwatch.
Found out video games is probably like the worst thing we could do.
No, actually, no, because if you're distracted enough, you don't eat or you don't get hungry. Yes, and so you hear someone on the party eat,
chomping on something,
and we only play with fucking fat asses, and they're all eating, which makes you hungry. You're like, son of a bitch. Like you start, you're playing, you're like, oh man, I'm not hungry, and then you hear everybody in the party fucking munching, or they start talking about food, or they're like, hey, hold up, I'll be back, because I want to go get the sandwich and describe what they're eating. Yeah, like fuck, I'm hungry now.
Go for it.
No, I was gonna say, it's bad because you're inactive and you're sitting down. So yeah, you're not eating, but you're also not doing anything. You're just sitting down. Like I remember when we first started playing Destiny, and I was on your account. I at least had the bike in front of me, and I was just kind of bullshitting that like the fucking little pedal thing, and I was just like, oh yeah. And then fucking Roman and John would hear me just be like. He's like, dude, are you really fucking doing it? I was like, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I guess. I used to talk shit about it, but I'm just like, well, you at least got something. I mean.
Well, but then again, it's the other side. James, he said he lost weight just because he played video games. He forgot to eat.
Yeah, but that nigga didn't eat after he played video games. And he also sat on his floor, so he didn't have like a chair. You sit on a chair.
Yeah, plus he's like a Korean guy. Yeah, he's like those crazy Koreans. He just Red Bulls it and just fucking eats. That's what he does, and then he just fucking dies. Because he doesn't go to sleep for fucking 8 days.
Yeah, he doesn't eat, but he doesn't, he doesn't eat, and then when he's not playing, he's still not eating.
I will say this, like when I do get up in the morning and after all that shit, I do make my coffee, and coffee suppresses my hunger for a good while, until probably about 12, because I wake up usually around 9 or so, and around 12 is when I really start to get hungry, and that's when I have like my little protein oatmeal.
Find out if you don't put so much sugar in coffee's actually good for you.
Yeah, coffee's great for you.
Unless you do what I used to do. I used to put sugar or cocoa.
Like the cocoa powder.
Yeah, to make it like really fucking sweet.
Yeah.
And I was like, kind of taking all the gooder coffee, and then you showed me the areas of coffee ways and whatever, and I was like, but coffee.
I mean, I'm drinking my coffee right now because I needed it because I was falling asleep. I was telling these guys that at work I fell asleep, like completely fell asleep while I was driving for about a mile, and it wasn't even like a straightaway. Like there was curves in that bitch. I don't know how the fuck I did it. I completely fucking fell asleep. And I woke up and I was like,
muscle memory.
Yeah, I was like, oh fuck! Like that's one of the things where I was just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that because that's been happening more and more recently, and
nothing to do but just embrace the chaos, baby. Just fucking go with it.
I can't. It would be fine if it was my car. It's whatever in my car.
It's a fucking.
It's my job. I can't fucking do that at my job.
This doesn't sound very negative and shit because we had you had your drug problems before. This is why fucking drivers do a lot of cocaine or speed.
Or meth.
Or meth.
Or meth, yeah. Well, meth.
They do the upper.
Meth tastes gross.
Does it?
Yeah, it's not great.
Not my style.
I don't know.
I likes my teeth and not sucking dick.
Nah, I've never had meth. I can't say, but it seems like it would just taste like shit.
You just have to find some kind of way to shock your body. Make sure it's awake.
Hey, coffee. That's all I gotta do.
Nah, but then you start getting the fucking...
You know what you could do? I know you don't like sugar. You don't like doing sugar, but you could do the old Hernandez recipe.
Coke.
Half and half Coke.
Oh,
half
yeah.
coffee. Strong black coffee.
What we call Mexican cocaine.
Yeah.
You, sir, will never fall asleep again.
Well, the thing is, like, I don't need it when I first wake up. Like, I don't need it during the day. I need it.
My dad used to do it when just in the middle of driving.
Yeah.
Like when we used to take long trips to my grandma's.
Yeah.
Halfway there, and you start feeling that like the fucking.
It's like give me what I need.
Tired from the room.
Yeah.
You used to stop at a gas station. Yeah. Mix it. I was like, oh shit.
Or when you drove from like here to fucking New York and shit.
Yeah. What I do need to do, and this is as I'm gonna say this, y'all are gonna fucking say something. I need to go to the Japanese market and get those. Get those small little cans of black coffee, because I just used to pack those in my backpack, so I could just drink them when I needed to pick me up.
We roamed 2019.
I didn't even know what those Japanese sleeping bags were called.
Because you go to the market. You're like, oh, I'm here for the coffee. And you're like, I could pick up the snack.
I can't eat most of them. Most of them have are shellfish flavored.
Yeah.
That's why you're living on the edge, baby. Living on the edge.
God, Aerosmith sucks.
Dude,
I like Aerosmith. I like some Aerosmith.
I like one song from Aerosmith.
I like a couple songs.
You know how we have this aspiration to fucking go to Japan one day, or at least Asia.
Yeah.
And I've been watching a lot of.
I'm gonna go in a girl named Asia.
I was watching a lot of fucking food channel shit.
Yeah.
I realized that a lot of these restaurants, they sit on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do it. If I'm this heavy, go to Japan. I'm just like, sir, you can't eat here. Why? Because you gotta sit on the floor.
You gotta go to the places where the sumos eat, or learn how to eat like a sumo.
Sumos actually sit on the floor too. Well, they're fucking athletes.
Well, sir, it's because
we're fucked. I'm gonna go to Japan and not leave the fucking hotel. It's like, this is my Japan.
Are you gonna be like Homer, just walking through the shit?
You're gonna have to learn learn how to squat and eat. So you might shit yourself the first couple of times and get cramps. Or 2, take a knee and eat.
And that's another thing. Have you seen fucking how small the restrooms are? Like in Japan, in China, they don't even have fucking. They don't have toilets. Some of them are just fucking holes.
Oof.
Yeah. I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna shit myself all over.
Yeah, so you're just not gonna have a good time. So why go?
Why not go, baby girl? Why not go?
To buy all the anime stuff in between the chaos.
You know what, man?
I mean, the only place. I mean, I wouldn't say that. If I were to go to Japan, like the temples and stuff look really cool. Like,
the temples are beautiful.
Yeah, they're awesome. I would love to do that, but like in terms of like the city, I mean, it would just be like Akihabara, like
Yeah.
that. I would just like
I want to
to
go to
just
Okinawa,
go there.
even though they don't like Americans over there.
Yeah.
I want to go to Okinawa.
Hey man, we don't need to look American. Don't worry about it. We just speak English.
I come from España.
Hey, you can just speak Spanish and
Or
they'll
you
be.
just be like,
Oh, and they'll be like, "Oh, Mr. Chocolate Man."
oh, choco body.
They love
God, you
black people.
fucking guys suck.
They love black people. I don't know what to
They-
tell
they
you.
do.
They
do.
really do
alright.
love black people over there.
They weeb out for the blacks. I guess they nig out. I don't know what's.
I'm just
What?
saying.
Oh,
You trying to tell me-
dark skinner.
You telling me that I have more chance with the women over there? Hell yeah.
Maybe. they like those
Maybe.
things.
I mean, if you lie and say like, "Hey, I'm a chocolate man sumo wrestler. What's up, girl?"
Let's go.
And there are some like Mosap.
Anyways, this is a weird way to start the episodes.
Whatever. It always does. They all start weird.
As long as they don't start with the finger in the bum.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd see what's so
I
bad
was
about
trying to
that.
get to the point of having the, you know how wise words old people tell you when you're young, you're like, wow, what the fuck, you know you're old.
Yeah.
And now you're like, oh man, those words.
Oh, you know what you're
they're
talking about. Yeah.
fucking clear as fuck. You're like,
Yeah.
like, my dad's like, save some money. You don't fucking want to waste your whole check.
Yeah.
And fucking be like another week and you don't got nothing.
Mhm.
That was today, dude. Today, I was like, oh, I want to go out and do this and that.
Mhm.
And I started going, I was like, oh, I got to put gas. I go, okay, there goes some of my money that I have to go and do that. I was like, I wanted to go to the movies and shit. And suddenly it was like, I don't got money for nothing. I came home and the game and fell asleep.
It happens.
I was like, I should have saved my money.
Should have saved your money.
Wise words.
Eric don't save his money for nothing.
Yeah.
But then
Oh, no,
again, Eric's in debt
at the
like a
same time-
motherfucker.
Yeah, we can tell.
Time, I save enough money to make sure that I pay for the stuff that I do waste.
Mm.
Yes.
How
But
about
at the
you?
same time, fucking
Living on the edge. Your grandpa, your dad ever tell you wise words? You're like, nah, man. That's
stop being gay, Roman. You're like, alright.
None that I can like recall.
He's like, my grandpa, my dad don't care about me.
I mean, yeah, like I loved my grandpa. I don't know if he loved me, but at least I loved him.
Isn't that life?
And my dad. Well, I love my dad, but I don't think he loved me. So
Every funny your dad shows up, he's like, you love me, pussy.
hey, you fucking faggot. Love you
Who
too,
told you I
Dad.
didn't fucking love you? Was it your mom? She's a liar. You're not even mine, and I still love you. What?
I was always gonna go in, he's come in, he's like, I ain't your dad.
Oh God.
Fuck, she didn't tell you that shit.
You ever wonder why you don't look like your brother and sister?
Yeah, I really
You
don't.
don't.
I don't.
You
Fuck.
don't.
I look fucking dick like my brother and sister.
Not even like your dad or your fine ass mom.
I don't. The only thing is like I look like my mom's side of the family, but that's
they're all
it.
made out of turtles. Your mom's a turtle. Your
Yeah.
mom's a kappa.
Yeah, she's
She's
part.
a fucking Japanese spirit.
Like,
Oh,
I guess.
dude, what happens
I don't know
if
what that
if
means.
you're like if you're not your mom's son, but you're like a cousin or a sister that was too young to take care of a kid,
I was
and
just-
your mom's like, oh, I'll take care of him for you,
Oh, okay.
and no one ever
Yeah.
told you that your aunt or your cousin is your
Or
real
your
mom.
I mean-
sister's actually your mom.
Oh,
your
that
sister-
fucking slut. Nah, she's not because I fucking remember her.
Yeah, dude. Y'all grew up like brothers and sisters, but
Yeah,
brother
truly,
fucking
she's your-
son
I
and
mean, we're
daughter.
10 years apart, so
Yeah, exactly. That makes fucking shit goes wrong in some young girl's life.
you
know
ain't
what I'm
wrong. You ain't wrong.
I'm just saying, just think about it. Go back to your younger days, all the Christmas.
Mhm.
Was there ever that one cousin or aunt that gave you like a gift? You're like, no one else gets anything from her except me.
No,
Because she's your mom.
saying?
no,
Or-
but I mean, even at this point,
Or like you're
I'm
like,
a- I'm a
you feel close to
30-year-old
your mom and
man.
She just looks at you with like caring, sad eyes. She's like, "This is my daughter's son. I gotta love him." And then every time you get in a fight with somebody, your mom cries a little bit more because you're fighting with your actual parents, and you're like, "I fucking hate mom. I don't want to be with her. She's a stupid cunt." And she's like, "Don't be like that about your mother."
Maybe that's why he's his mom's favorite, because it's not really his.
that's what my brother says. He's like, "You're fucking mom's favorite." And then he's like, yeah, and
Who else
Veronica.
can call her a slut?
And then, yeah, I do call her son. Hey, what's up, slut? And she's all, don't fucking talk to her. I was like, whatever, fucking slut.
She's like, it's funny because I'm not your mom.
Oh, ouch. No, at this point, I'm fucking old and I don't care.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, that's my mom. I don't care.
But sometimes it
But
hurts.
you're my mom. You brought me. You changed my pinky and my poop piece. And she's like, nah, dude, we just gotta fucking hose him.
Oh, that's
my
fine.
Dude.
I understand. I'm an ugly baby mom.
I should
Yeah.
decide
Don't
when
call
your
me
mom
mom.
makes fun of you. It kind of hurts a little bit more
What?
when your mom makes fun of you. It stings that much.
Yeah, I don't think my mom's ever made fun of me.
No, it's just me. All right.
Yeah, I think my mom actually loves me.
It's funny because
My dad indifferent, so it
both
doesn't
my,
really matter.
both my fucking grandmas and shit started joining in and making fun of me. You're like,
Oh,
it hurts a little bit
you
more.
know what? My dad did give me some solid advice. This is gonna sound weird
Don't
though.
hang out with Tony. That guy's kind of gross.
He said, like in a kind of when you're in a relationship.
Oh.
Yeah, when you're in a relationship,
Always pull out.
one, just stay faithful. All right, that's one. Stay faithful. Shut up. Then two, he said, if you're ever in a situation with a woman that is not your woman, get out of there before your dick gets hard. Because he's like, then you have no control over the situation.
That's true.
You're fucking done. So he's just like, get the fuck out. And I love you, mijo. And I was like, all right, okay.
Yo, sounds like your dad's a real one. He's like.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's been a couple of times that my mom is just like, you ain't going nowhere without me.
Yeah.
So
They walk into the fucking like.
if they had a Facebook page, they'd have a joint Facebook page. One of y'all motherfuckers cheated.
They go to all the family parties and just like first thing she does, she grabs her fucking dad's dick. This is mine.
Yeah.
Or maybe you like if you ever noticed your mom give like the side eye to one of your like aunts or one of the family friends, and she's like, and you're like, oh.
I mean,
and your dad can't even look at her.
I mean, maybe there's a reason why we don't go to any family functions of any kind or any functions at all.
What happens if your mom's like a secret ninja and just beat down people for looking at your dad?
That'd be pretty cool.
Nah,
You're like, oh, you actually love him?
She doesn't look like the jealous type. She knows what's up. She's got God in her heart.
I was gonna say she knows what she got.
Oh yeah, My dad would be like, fuck. He would be on the losing end of this fucking stick. Know what I mean? He'd be like, yeah, I gotta do what she says.
He's like, look at me, mijo, and then look at her. Who do you think wins the arguments?
That nigga whooped.
Yeah, he's just my dad is at the point where like he's older now where he's just like.
Is it like where he kind of like wants to like act like a big rooster and he like puffs out his chest and he thinks he's like the cock of the walk and the girl and your mom's like, "Calmate." He's like, "Yes, dear."
not even that. He's at the point where he's just like, I'm just tired of fucking fighting. Like, okay, you win. I don't care. Let me sleep. Like he's at that point. He's just like,
go ahead, destroy the kitchen.
Déjame dormir.
Yeah, exactly. He's just like, just let me fucking fall asleep. I don't just look. You're right. We'll deal with it in the morning. That's my dad. It's not like necessarily like he's pussy whipped or anything like that.
He's just waiting for the cold.
He's just tired. He's just a tired old man. That's all it is. So
he's like, fuck, I'm gonna wake again.
You know what? That is one thing that I will say about my dad, that he is always like, another good day. Like he's just like, I fucking woke up and I got to work. And I'm like, all right, that's a like a good attitude. Like, you're happy to be alive and
happy to be here.
And happy to be here and just happy to just do, even if you don't necessarily love your job, you're like, hey, I got something to do.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So I that's one thing that I think I have to take away from that.
Yeah.
The last piece of solid advice my dad gave me was, mijo, if you get a girl pregnant, you don't gotta marry her. And she's like, you ain't even gotta to stay with her. And my mom was right there. It's like, what kind of fucking advice? He's like, it's real advice, goddammit. It's fucking real advice. And she's like, how you gonna tell him? I was like, don't worry, Dad. I know. No, these hoes ain't loyal. He's like, good shit. He's like, do you have any girl pregnant? I was like, not yet. He's like, don't marry her. First ones don't work out. And my mom's like, what the fuck are you telling him? I was like, it's good advice, Mom. Shit.
I remember those arguments. we
She
fucked
got
up.
really fucking mad. He's like, yeah, you don't have to fucking fix. You don't gotta take care of kids.
I remember that shit. My mom always got flustered and she was always yelling at my dad, hey, go tell something to your fucking sons. And he's like, they're old already. What can I tell them?
Yeah. He's right.
And all you hear is, don't kill no one and don't bring trouble to the house. It's like, all right.
Solid advice. Those are solid guidelines right there.
And my dad always had a rule of carry a lighter, a knife, and hidden money. Always, he's like, whatever you do, wherever you travel, carry some kind of shank, some kind of fucking fire, and always hide money. He's like, he used to say, he used to split his wallet a certain way.
Yeah.
He's like, this is the bill money, this is throwaway money, and then you hide, like, something you're bringing.
Emergency.
Yeah, you're supposed to, like, forget that you have the money there.
Yeah.
So when you, like, dig into your wallet, it's like, oh, look, I have money there.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
That's the advice he always gave us. And he's like, when we're turning, like, 15 and shit, then you know, around the age where you're adult Mexican, and you could drink, and you lit up the cigarette and you took a little more. He's like, my mom always fucking tell me, hey, man, talk to your fucking boys. They're fighting or they're doing dumb shit. I remember when my brother was, like, driving the Corvette really fast. It's like, what can I tell them? They're old already. Yeah. And then, you know, it's fucking starting to fight and shit. I was laughing. It was like, they're old already.
And then, like, at a certain point, like, I think you have to think about it with your kids. It's kind of like, especially with boys, just like, they just fucking fight. That's what they do.
Much.
Like, when you have, like, a brother, you fight with them. It's
Pretty
just
much.
what it is. We're more violent that way. We just fucking do shit. And we do dumb shit. Like, that is, I believe, part of growing up. You have to do dumb shit.
You do.
Because,
you have to do it young.
Yes.
Because when
once you're already fucking slowing down, that concrete starting to dry, don't start doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
We maybe did it for a lot longer.
Like,
our concrete's got a few cracks in it now.
Like, fucking the age do, like, stupidly dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like, you won't get stupid trouble. It's, like, between ages 12 to, like, 18, 19.
Before 18.
No, because
before you get tried as an adult.
Even at 18, you're allowed to do, you know, fucking the super speeding or fucking think you're a tough guy and getting stupid fights.
You're invincible.
Right? So around 18, 19, you get that age. But around 19, it's like, okay, you know what? Time to get a job or finish school right. And doing that shit.
Kid coming in the way.
And they're twins and all fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
them that age.
Well, that kind of this kind of kickstarted a thing. Apparently, there was an article, and I'll look for it in a bit to let everybody read it. Apparently, they're trying to, like, update the definition of adolescence.
Okay.
Where, you know, adolescence at the moment is about from the age of about 12 to 20. Like, that's what they describe as adolescence.
Prime fucking years.
Prime years. Well, what they're trying to extend it is they're trying to move it back to 10 to, like, 25.
Really?
Yeah. So that because they're saying that maybe it's because of social media or just different things in general that we are still, like, as young people, you don't start becoming really aware of, like, the real world until you're, like, mid-20s. Which
it depends how you were upbringing, though.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure there's, you know, exceptions to prove the rule, but for the most part, I think they're saying, like, it's starting earlier. Adolescence is because of social media and because just there's so much technology that you kind of get exposed to different things. And then they're elongating it because, of course, you're not willing to kind of grow up from that 19 age, 20 range.
There's a lot of shit that kind of fucking stops you from growing up. The whole, like, we started this podcast with, like, whole excuses and shit. people have those now, and they're like an excuse to fucking keep being lazy or fucking, like I said, play video games for a long time, or keep doing shit regular kids would be doing, or like not deciding to finish school and shit. It's always a fucking excuse, right?
Yeah,
and that's part of it. But I think maybe our age or our generation was the last one where my dad and my mom told us, hey, 15, you either fucking decide to go to college or you get a job.
Yeah.
16, you start working your summers, you start earning your own money.
Yeah.
Or if you want, in this house, we always had a rule that my mom bought us what we could, what she could afford and shit.
Yeah.
But say we wanted, like, expensive shoes, or I used to love fucking rock band shirts from Hot Topic when it was like the hot shit.
Yeah, yeah.
My mom's like, I am not paying $20 a shirt.
Yeah.
We go to the flea market, I'm gonna say corn with a seed.
But she's always like, if you want it, guess what? Work for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad always had it.
She said earn it, and then we had to do chores.
Yeah, it was either do chores or do extra shit, or join my dad in the summer to work, or join my uncles.
Yeah.
My uncles always had, shit to sell or shit to clean.
Yeah.
It's like, if you want that shit, you gotta fucking work for it. Work for it. Or for your shit, CDs and all these speakers we used to put on cars and all that. Yeah. She goes, I'm gonna give you what I can. If you don't like it, earn your money, buy your own shit. And I was like,
fuck out of the house.
Yeah.
Sure.
And people don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I think there
like,
is.
Even at 25, I've seen people like 25, even close to 30.
Yeah.
They still, hey, the parents are still paying for everything. Like,
or they throw tantrums.
The PSN, like the fucking PlayStation shit.
Yeah.
My mom doesn't know shit about gaming. She hasn't ever bought us, other than, I think the last thing she bought us was
PS2?
a Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo?
No, she bought me a PS2 or let it rent it out from school.
Yeah, it was like, that was the last thing, because she used to give away our Nintendos to our cousins from Mexico. Because she understands. She's like, yeah, you could buy another one.
Like, ¿sabes qué? You're just wasting every fucking day. I hear you at night. You're fucking awake in the summer. You don't do nothing. You wake up at 12. I'd be like, keep on doing that. She's like, well, now you're gonna have to buy your own shit. I'm like, fair enough.
even when we used to go rent movies, he's like, you guys want to rent movies and games, you're paying for it.
Like, I got the movies because I choose one.
Yeah.
The games,
no. She's like, I don't want to pay no $7.99.
Te doy domingo. That's why we always look forward to the fucking Sundays or the weekends. Fucking, she would give us like, it used to be $5, but then it moved up to 20 back in 99, 2001.
The good years.
Those are the good years.
That's when Sam Goodies was around to buy the anime shit.
Yes, sir. $20, you can save it. That's 2 weeks worth, $40. That's at least 3 DVDs at good old PacSun. No, Pacific Sun. PacSun. Yeah.
No. Pacific Coast.
That was something like that.
No, was it?
No, it wasn't PacSun. PacSun's still around.
It's like, that stupid fucking trendy.
Yeah. Anyways, he used to buy his, the anime, the weeb stuff, fucking music. Even now, even as like Christmas and birthdays come, he's like, hey, what do you want for your birthday? We used to ask. I used to ask.
Suncoast. Yes.
I used to ask for like magic cards, Pokemon cards, or figures and shit. She's like, I ain't gonna buy that shit for you. He's like, tell me you need shoes or like a shirt or something. But my dad always be like, I ain't gonna buy you. It's like throwing shit in the trash.
Yeah.
Like one time he's like, hey, you have all this money from school and stuff, and you bought all these toys. Was like, what do you get from it? Like I told him I wanted to be. I used to tell my dad I wanted to be a professional, fucking TCG player. Because he's like, oh, what does this bring you? He's like, you're not earning money from it? He's like, no, it's just fun. It's like, find a way to earn money. He's like, yeah, I could travel and shit. And he never understood, all the reasons I spend thousands of dollars on all this nerd shit.
Yeah.
But he's like, if you want that shit, you gotta earn it, You gotta buy it on your own because we ain't gonna do it for you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't do that no more. They don't tell their kids, you gotta earn your shit. They just fucking give them to them, and then they expect, they throw them out to the real world and they can't make it.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why they want to change adolescence.
Yeah.
Just because, the world is kind of crumbling. But then again...
And then there's like a soft spot in your head that doesn't it doesn't fully cover until you're like 24.
The baby turn up button?
No, not that one. That one hardens by the time you're like a year old or two.
That's the only soft spot in you.
No, there's like another hole in your head that doesn't fully it's hardened to a point where it's just like You know, you're not gonna
Take
fucking
some
die.
damage,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You ain't gonna
it's
implode.
yeah, exactly. You're not gonna fucking die. Well, you might become a vegetable. The thing is, like, it doesn't close until you're like 24 or something like that.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I feel bad for? All these young fucks who can't buy porn. Well, maybe they can still buy porn, but they can't buy cigarettes at the age of 18. They jumped it up to 21. And I was just like, such
But
now you see them outside the fucking gasoline stations. Like, hey, dude, can you buy me?
and
back
it feels,
some
I feel
like
old
you're
by
19.
saying,
Yeah, I know.
I feel fucking old by saying like, oh, you know, my generation's the one where it was one of the few, is the last generation where you get 18, you can buy porn, you can buy cigs, and you can walk into a strip club.
I don't think
Now
anybody
it's
buys
like
porn
21.
anymore though.
Yeah, no one buys porn
I
anymore.
know,
If you do, you're
it's a
stupid.
shame. It's a shame.
But
I mean, you never had a girl finesse you? I saw this from Daquan. You know who Daquan is?
yeah, I know who Daquan is. Yeah, but what?
He made a video where a girl finessed him into buying OnlyFans or some kind of subscription.
Oh, okay, yeah, like one of those porn.
Yeah.
Things,
He's like she finessed me because she was like, I wanted to see the box. I wanted to see the kitty cat. And he's like, I paid. He's like, I never ever wanted to pay for what was it? He said Snapchats, OnlyFans, premium shits, right?
Yeah.
It's like never because there's so much free porn on in the world.
Yeah.
It's like, but this bitch was a bad bitch, and I had to see the box.
Yeah.
He's like, so I paid $25 for I think the membership or shit. He's like, and the first thing she says is like, no box show. It's like no pussy show, no nothing. He's like, this bitch finesse it. It's so fucking funny. And I was like, and I started thinking, right? It's like, because I told you there's this cosplayer that I've been telling you that, oh man, one of these days I'll end up getting her fucking webcam show or whatever because she's that pretty to me.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't want to get finessed like fucking Daquan did.
It's true. It's true.
And I mean, you guys are big old fucking porn watchers. You're a bitch that like so fine that you don't do the grind, you don't do the work to find whatever she has out for free. That you just like, here's my fucking card, just charge it.
Nope, no. I usually get ugly bitches. You go with what's accessible and affordable.
No, I don't. I mean, there's been a couple of times where I'm like, ooh, man, this bitch looking real fine. Her lifetime premium snap's only $25. Fucking, let's do it. And then like I'm just like, let me jack off first, and I go bust a nut to some free stuff. I'm like, I ain't paying no $25.
I don't need this bitch.
I ain't paying no fucking shit.
You ain't getting my you ain't getting my $25.
I pay the $20 for a little package. I sent them to you.
Yeah. I've seen them, but every time I see them, I'm just like, Eric, why do you just keep buying these things?
Yeah, I know.
Because like
they're not the best, but
no, and I get it. You know, that is what it is
for the price.
But the thing is, like, Eric,
I think that's like the closest thing I'll get to buying hookers.
You got options on sites. You got multiple sites that offer multiple things. Anything that you're into, any fetish.
Oh, I know.
You'll find it. You know what I mean?
Don't forget. Don't get it twisted, boy. I still go to the old X and XX shit.
He's talking about the same time. Just pay for it.
At the same time, I just want to see something that looks a little bit more accessible. Like
Then you go. Then you go to Pornhub and you search out verified amateurs.
Oh,
all right, that's what you do.
Verified amateurs.
Or
verified amateurs.
Or
yes.
you get finessed and you just pay them money.
Oh, and that's the thing. Is just like my best advice. Let me give you some advice, listener. All right, there's fucking some old man advice.
This is Rome's corner. You listen now, you whip snapper.
But before you get finessed, busting out you some free shit, and then look at that fucking finesse.
I feel like this is
if the
something
bitch is still making your dick hard at the
nah.
She worth the $25 or whatever.
That's the before hard thing.
Yeah, I'm reworking it. You know what I mean? Don't get caught with your dick in your hand. You know what I mean? Basically.
Hey, but then you gotta think of their side of fucking. This is how they make the money.
That's fine. They can make money off of other sad motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All right, there's one sad motherfucker you ain't gonna get.
There's one happy just nutting nigga.
Oh yeah, you fucking never see y'all have never seen me fucking after I busting out. I'm like fucking, I can take over the world right now.
Fucking Roman's all Mr. Sunshine before he goes to sleep.
Oh,
He's
hell
like,
yeah.
You know what, tomorrow's gonna be a great day.
He goes from Mr. T to Mr. Rogers real quick. Oh, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, my friends.
All you hear is his dad, Roman, shut the fuck up, go to sleep. Alright, daddy, alright.
You know I love you. I always love you. He's like, fuck, you just nutted. Make sure you clean it up. Last time I walked in there, shit got stuck to my leg.
Hey,
You know
what the fuck you doing, old man? You walk into this room, there's cum everywhere. Alright, you gotta take your chances.
It's a danger zone.
Sit down, you might get pregnant.
Look, Dad. You know, you just have it queued up. You know, I'm always living on the edge.
You know what? On that note, I know Roman said we had a couple comments in the email.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do first, Eric? You want to do the email? You want to do the comments?
Hey, we got an email?
Yeah, we do.
All right, so
shit, there you go.
Someone dusted off the cobwebs off the old good email.
yeah, so if you want to be like this listener right here, go ahead and send the email to citypod88@gmail.com. Eric.
citypod88@gmail.com.
Before Roman reads the email, you could always get in contact the other ways too. We have social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a follow and a like and whatever you guys got to do in the social media. Or then you go to youtube.com/Grimworks and turn on the ringer. Give us a like, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your uncle. Tell the old man that gave you wise words.
Yeah. Let them know.
People are still weirded out about how I met that guy when I was like 16 or 18 at the mall. He was the owner of the fucking thing, and he told me about how to check for lady boys as hookers, and I was like, nah.
Fair enough.
Shit.
So what does this email have to say?
All right, so this is from Sinister Savior.
Oh, good old Sam.
And the subject is, hey, fuckers. And this was from the 16th. So, long time no here. How are you non-fuck boys doing?
You gotta listen more, homie. You gotta listen. You gotta tell your friends, your family, everybody to listen.
Yeah, just fucking tell our primo demographic is like 12-year-olds. So
and
like, and so anybody that fits that description, 12-year-old degenerates, go ahead and show them this podcast.
Anybody in their adolescence years.
Yeah, exactly. Once the fucking concrete's done, don't worry about it. But he says, as for me trying to catch up on the podcast, working, running an organization in San Antonio.
Oh, that's right. I heard he got a promotion.
There you
Sounds
go.
like a mafia
Good
boss.
on you, nigga.
He sounds like the guy, you come to me.
Yeah, he sounds like Don Corleone.
Don Corleone.
He says, are you guys going to do that? Who can get the most messages or who can get a date for Valentine's Day events again? If so, I want you to set up Tony's Tinder account.
Oh.
I mean, it's up to you.
You know what?
At this point,
February
we're almost... We're like almost done with January at this point.
Fucking January went by quick, dude.
Yeah, the years go by quicker, so sweet death will come from you soon.
I'm
waiting
to hold hands with her.
I don't think we're gonna do it because
you want to make a Tinder.
You know what? It's still a three-way tie of loneliness.
Yeah, it's still three ways of tears.
Trail of tears.
Should we do it this year?
I don't see why not. Make Valentine great again.
You know what you should do?
Everybody's just such to stop using that fucking phrase.
You know what we should do? You should send another email. Tell us how you want my Tinder account to look.
I'm gonna say Rosita. Rosita lonely fucking.
And I'll go word for word or picture for picture. Or
no. I want him to have the full fucking.
The full.
Yeah.
But then he has to go meet the girls. It's like you're not the.
No. It's you. He's gonna set it up like. He'll probably use your phone and put up the pictures and put up the wording. And then you just go with it. If I know anything. And I don't want to overstep any boundaries. But that boy, I've hung out with him a couple of times, and he's been back on the dating game, and he's gained some dates from fucking Tinder and shit.
Sucias,
He's been finessing the sucia.
I don't know if finessing, but let's just say I hung out with him like 2 or 3 times last year, and those 2 or 3 times, okay, it was like more for like 4 times or so, and like a good amount of times it's been different chicks.
All right.
And I'll be like, oh, so he knows what he's doing.
We'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll think about that. But he says, as for hookers on episode 126, the more you pay, the cleaner the hooker, for the most part. Just remember, you don't pay a hooker for sex, you pay her to leave.
That's
kind of
true.
You know, let's back away from that Tinder shit.
I mean,
he's right. He's right.
You gotta get your high value.
For the most part, the higher value, the more professional.
The high value,
the better kept it is.
Yeah, you go from hooker to call girl.
Yeah, you gotta get them primo call girls.
Oh no, you go from hooker to escort or hooker to call girl to escort.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it goes whore, hooker, escort, call girl. Got it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sluts first because they don't get paid at all. Then it's whore.
But you gotta be in a place where the sluts are at, and where the sluts are at, you never are. You know
It's true.
The only times we gotta be connected to know who the that expensive call girls are.
Not really.
I don't think you got to be connected, but it would cut out a lot of a lot of guests. So he continues. What happened to two fools still fucking waiting?
Yeah, well,
you know every time that Mark is on here, he's always like, "I'm always down to do it," and every time. We have different schedules, you know what I'm saying?
You know what it is Mark's busy with his girl. He's always going to choose to do shit with his girlfriend than over us. Yeah. So it's already set in stone, and I don't fucking blame him, right?
No.
I was about to say, you sound real salty about it.
Nobody fucking wants to hang out with the sad, lonely fat guys.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
When you have a young girl waiting for you.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, but each time Mark comes around and he's doing a podcast with us or just chilling with us, he's like, yeah, I want to get back on Two Fools, I want to go get something to eat with Eric and shit. And it always kind of just goes in the air.
He keeps on teasing me.
Yeah. He's always like, oh man,
he's teasing that fun bag, but nothing else. But I don't have high hopes for Two Fools coming back.
I mean, you could stroke his ego,
but
send him a message directly, go, hey man, another episode Two Fools.
It's true, you could do that.
And he's like, hey, guess what? I got a message that they want Two Fools back.
Yeah, Mark is very big on anything that will
anything that strokes his ego, he's in for.
Yeah, so there you go. There's some sound advice. But he says, what game's coming out looking interesting to you guys?
Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. As for me, Anthem looks okay.
That steampunk Simon 77 or some 1977 or some shit like that.
Again, you keep on saying this thing, but no one's ever seen it.
No one.
If anything, I'd be like Sekio. The Asian one that kind of a little bit like Onimusha, but more like
Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that one looks cool.
Mortal Kombat 11.
For 2019, Mortal Kombat does look cool, but again, I don't know how much time I'll put into it with fighting games, just in general.
It's one of those things. Mortal Kombat is one of those things you could just buy. Heard the story's gonna be pretty decent this time.
Yeah. What's the other one? It's not that Sekio or Psycho or whatever the fuck it is. No, I'm hoping that Sucker Punch game, Ghost of Tsushima, or some shit like that. I don't know if it's coming out this year, but that one looks really, really cool. That one looks like a very action-based, even though it's open world, and I have my problems with open world because I'm a piece of shit, but it looks really, 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 really good.
People going bonkers for the remake of Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, that's cool.
So.
Onimusha. The Onimusha remaster. It's only $20 on PSN. You can get a physical copy, but the physical copy is only for PS4. You can also buy it on the PSN, your Switch, and your Xbox. All $20. Everybody within earshot, please buy it. Let everybody know to buy a copy of it. It's a great game, and I just want Capcom to fucking make me another Onimusha game. For the love of God, all right. It's great that I'm getting the remaster for part 1. That's great. I can play as Samanosuke again, but I need another fucking game. Right?
No one buys this one.
Not if no one buys this one. So
If you're gonna do
I
the
need your
fucking-
help. I'm enlisting all you fucking adolescent pieces of shit. Fucking help me to help me, okay? But it is a good game. I genuinely love that game. It's one of my favorite games. So if you like that kind of action, the adventure games that are Japanese orientated, go ahead and get that. But he says, looking for a game. Have you heard about the game called Atlas? Yeah, Atlas looks pretty cool. I wanted to try Hades as well. Hades looks pretty cool too. So, yeah.
One of those First World?
No, they're
like Devil May Cry style.
No, they are. They're indie, and they kind of have like they're kind of, if you know what roguelites are. They're kind of like that. Roguelites are games in which you play as a character, and then if you die in that, you start off with a brand new character.
Oh,
You don't start with any. It's not the same character. You don't start with any of its shit. You just keep going. So they're kind of just adventure based games, and they look pretty cool. There is some platforming that looks fucking hard as shit, but I do like that. He continues. I've been going to Heroes on Sunday, hoping to see Tony, but he's a no-show.
Oh, man. I stopped going to the comic book shop, homie.
Heroes is crap. And he says, chained it all, he says, well, got to go back to work. Have a good one, guys. You have a good one as well, sir.
Thank you, Sam.
See, now I feel bad. Maybe I should go on a Sunday and be like, hey, how you
But
been?
here's the thing. You went to Heroes
Today,
and it was crap.
I just had a horrible...
Did you go?
Yeah, I went today, but it's that thing, dude. I look around the store, and I go, I don't want none of this. Even if I had the money to blow on shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I see nothing that I want in this store anymore. Like I had store credit. The reason I went today is to go trade in some of my old Dragon Ball cards.
Yeah.
I had a stack. They go, okay, you got store credit. He's like, what do you want? I literally spent maybe an hour going back and forth to the store trying to find something I wanted, and nothing, dude. I was like, I don't care for anything in that store anymore.
Yeah.
Even like I would save it for like the comic stuff we do, but we have a really good routine how to get comics.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't matter. All the card games and everything. They have stuff. I mean, they have a lot of cool looking stuff. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of like toys and figures that look so fucking cool.
Yeah.
But it's not worth it to me to buy anymore.
True.
Because I don't have room for it. It's gonna be in a box, stuck in a box.
Yeah.
So there's no use to it because I don't display half the crap I buy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah.
This ain't a display type of house.
No,
So
not at all.
I took, I took the lower deal and got some cash of it. Went to buy some cigars.
Okay.
And I bought my brother a smoking pipe, and I was like, okay, I guess.
Fair enough. But yeah.
Well, maybe I'll show up. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, maybe you should. Maybe you should. Get with him. Text him and be like, "Hey, you going to the shop today? I might show up. See what's up."
I don't do that because then, you know what? Maybe. Who the fuck knows?
The problem with Tony is he can't make plans because his tum-tum gets in the way.
My head gets in the way too.
But that is it for emails. And again, if you want to send an email, citypod88@gmail.com.
Yeah, thanks for
citypod88@gmail.com.
Thanks for listening though.
Yes, thank
Tell
you.
everybody around the work,
Yeah.
in your organization. Go. I'm the leader of the organization now. You listen to the podcast.
Yeah, like you call a meeting like Don Corleone,
Yeah.
and you just fucking say like, "Hey, you fucking fucks, listen to this podcast."
Look here, you fucking mooks. You don't
like,
gotta listen to it all. Just give it a like and ring the bell.
He's like, you don't even have to listen to all of it because I know it's
so
horrible.
says your boss.
Or a couple new listens, you never know.
Then you got that one guy's like, but boss, I heard it. It's shit. Your shit.
You're fired.
And then you put a horse head in his bed.
That's right. You sent a message.
I'm kidding. You're actually a pretty good, valued employee.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep you around.
Even though it's horse shit, I mean, it's a shitty podcast. Just give it a like.
It's my friend's shitty podcast, right? So just give us some likes.
They're
all right.
fat. They're lonely.
But if
they need something.
But if you can't send us an email, like you said, just go ahead and go to the YouTube. Go ahead and load up some comments just like these. Fine. gentleman and gentlewoman.
It's called the lady.
Whatever.
Gentleman.
Yeah, gentleman and gentleman. All right, so our first gentleman is keeping it regs with the proof. All right, so he says his first one already is fucking controversial. Ain't nobody care about Halo. I mean, I cared about Halo a little bit, but you're right. You're
I
right.
think the Halo community is kind of dying already. It's almost gone.
I don't think so. They're making a new one. What is it? 636 Studios. I think it's who it is that makes it now. They're in the process of making Halo Infinite.
I know. There's some people that are really looking forward to it, and it's usually not even because of like content. Like, yeah, they're happy about the content.
Yeah.
But at least the person that I know is really looking forward to more like the soundtrack, because Halo do have a bomb ass soundtrack.
Yeah, but Bungie started it all with a very good soundtrack.
You know what I want? New Red vs. Blue. I want Church to come back.
I don't know.
Oh, dude, you're far behind on that.
Yeah.
Church has already been back. Texas in, then Alpha, then you got the other AIs. It's a whole thing.
I have no idea. But his next thing is, next episode, Premiere Robot Tony.
And that's why I did what I did.
All right, there you go. And his next one, Call of Fortnite Destiny Battlegrounds. Buy it at your local GameStop. Fair enough.
Fortnite Destiny.
That's going to be the ultimate first-person shooter.
That's what I'm looking forward to. Jump Force.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I cannot get on board with that.
Baby. Weeb out with me.
Nah, I'm good. His next one does concern you, though, Eric. It says, Eric finally agreed to sell me his new 3DS. So there you go.
He knows that's a lie.
And he says, everybody gets Switch, get bored with it, and sell me your games.
That boy has like maybe half of my collection of games I've ever bought that have at least any kind of value in it.
Yeah.
He's like, you know you don't want it. He's like, you're right. He's like, I got this money in my pocket. He's like,
you don't even have to push. You're already on the edge.
Oh, no. I'm living on the edge.
Shut up.
I'm one of those persons that don't put value on shit. And when I need money, it's like, take it.
Yeah, go for it.
That's why
just drop off some cash on that dresser and get the hell out.
There you go.
But that
I'm
is.
a cowgirl.
Yeah, you're the hooker.
I'm the high end cowgirl.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't say high end.
Cowgirl. I thought you said cowgirl. I was like, yeah, bitch, you fat.
And I was keeping it regs with the prude. Alright, and now it's time for the Clarissa Clam Jam Power Hour.
Come on and clam, and welcome to the jam. Yeah, jam, and welcome to the jam.
It's always awful. Alright, she only has one comment, but she says, I actually played Overwatch on PS4. I would play WoW on my PC, but right now I don't have my own active, just because I don't have time to play it. Once I get a schedule down with my spawn, then I might start again.
I laughed so much when I heard my spawn. I was like, damn.
I just want to call it a Hellspawn, not because I'm saying he's like a bad kid or gonna be a bad kid, but Hellspawn was like Spawn, you know, like the comic book. Yeah. So every time I hear I see Spawn, I'm like Hellspawn. It just sounds better.
I was reading the comments and I just laughed. I was like, oh man, I called her Spawn. Nobody does that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Hey, but you playing Overwatch? Just keep doing that. It's a good game.
I might go back to it because like the thing is, y'all two were playing.
What you gonna do?
Hey, what you gonna do? All right, yeah. I might play Overwatch again, even though I gave my copy to Aaron. I was gonna call him.
His name. How dare you, sir?
I was gonna call him Jay for some reason. Wait, isn't it Aaron J? That is.
Probably.
Yeah, it's Aaron J.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. So I would have been right, but just a weird kind of right. Anyways.
Not kind of right. I'm not good right.
The thing is, I know Eric just bought it, and I was hearing y'all play while I was painting, and just the frustration that was happening on.
Well, you need a third person.
Where you need a third person, I'd be like, I can be that third person. I could probably get this guy some wins.
Dude. It is, and it's a lot more fun when you actually have it a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
A little bit more competitive. Mm-hmm. When you start calling out shit,
yeah.
And it's like, oh man, it feels good to play with the team instead of just playing. I get it. If you play by yourself, it's kind of fun.
I play by myself all the time.
But it's when you have that team. That
really should we say what Eric did on fucking Overwatch before? This dude was just like, I was painting and he was just like, dude, I just went 31-0. And I'm like,
he's like, I'm slaying food.
Yeah, and I'm like, God damn, if Eric's fucking doing this to fucking
and
dead babies, I can do the same thing. I can do better, probably.
He was fucking getting across the rooms, and she was like, alright, look at this, I'm 42 and something.
He was on the voice chat with you.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the chat.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the screen from my room to the recording room, and I'm like, Tony, got 30-0, bro.
And
I'm fucking wrecky.
Yeah, and I'm like, God damn, like.
I'm on super fire.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh damn, like Eric's doing that good. I should probably do good.
Like, okay, let's play, right? Yeah. And we joined his lobby. Well, I joined his lobby. I was like, all right, Eric, fucking play. And when I tried joining, it wouldn't let me because he was playing against fucking bots on easy mode. It was like, and I didn't want to tell him, but the moment you tell him, all you hear is like, oh. And then you have the background fucking Roman just laughing.
Oh, I laughed my fucking ass off.
So then I got him into
like, say what? He was like, the fuck is that? Is that what that was? Because I heard something about AI, but I wasn't sure. And then I thought I joined a real game.
And then I joined. He joined me for a real game. Yeah. And he was like, oh, okay, I'm dying. Yeah, this is about right.
Yeah, and then he was just like, I still did good. And I was like, yeah, you still did good, but you ain't doing fucking 30-0.
He sounded so fucking defeated. All you hear fucking Roman just laughing.
I was just fucking adding some more fucking gasoline to that shit show. Because I knew it kind of hurt him, and I was like, and they got to put him back in his place. Let him know.
Like at first, I was like, damn, I'm really fucking good. I was like,
I should just join the fucking Overwatch League.
I'm gonna be in the league.
They should make me a fucking part of the team.
I'm a professional.
I go for the jugular.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
Oh, yeah, great. But I had a good laugh at myself.
Yeah,
you got had a good
you got
had a bigger laugh than Roman.
I stopped painting. I was fucking laughing so much. I was like, I'm gonna fuck up this fucking thing if I don't stop it.
He's like, man, sounds like Eric's doing really good. I'm just gonna go fucking play too.
And I was like,
I lit that fire.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm gonna fucking buy it on PSN right now.
Like if Eric's doing that good,
fuck this painting shit. I'll just join right now. And I heard bots, and I was like, fucking shit.
I just told him, hey, when you play with the AI, all your fucking Roman just loosened the back. I was like, damn.
That was a good one.
But on that note, this has been episode 127 of the City Podcast. And we are your hosts. And you're here with Tony.
Fucking AI.
Roman.
Your boy, Eric.
Hate that boy. And like we say at the end of every episode, bye.